My husband is afraid of spiders and it almost ruined our marriage. So, my husband Jake has this completely irrational fear of spiders. He sees a tiny house spider and turns into a screaming toddler. This became a problem because he worked the night shift at a warehouse and would come home at 2 in the morning every single night. The second he walked into our bedroom, he would grab our entire comforter and rip it off me. Then he would shake it out violently to check for spiders. Picture this. I am dead asleep after finally getting our newborn daughter back down. She had been crying for 2 hours straight. I finally drift off around 1:30, and then Jake comes home and basically tornado spins our blankets off me. I would wake up freezing and furious while he stood there shaking our comforter every single night. We live in the suburbs where there are literally no dangerous spiders. I tried talking to him nicely, asking him to check before ripping the covers off. He said he had to make sure. I tried being more direct, telling him he was waking me up every night. He would promise to be quieter, but the next night it was the same routine. This went on for 3 months. I was losing my mind from the lack of sleep. One night I snapped. It was 2:15, and I had been asleep for exactly 45 minutes. He grabbed that comforter and yanked it so hard I rolled toward the middle of the mattress. I sat up and asked what was wrong with him. He said I did not know where they could be hiding. The next day, I went to a party store and bought the most realistic fake spiders I could find. I spent $40 on them. An hour before Jake got home, I put fake spiders everywhere on his side of the bed. I put them under his pillow, between the sheets, and on his nightstand. I even put a big one on his phone charger. It looked like a spider convention with 20 spiders total. Then I got in bed and pretended to be asleep. Jake came home at his usual time. He walked into the bedroom and I laid there trying not to laugh. He grabbed the comforter and ripped it off me. Instead of finding nothing, he saw the massive spider party. The scream that came out of this grown man was unbelievable. It was a high-pitched, terrified shriek that lasted for 10 seconds. I popped up acting concerned. He was backing against the wall, pointing and whimpering about how many spiders there were. Our next-door neighbor actually knocked on the door to see if I was okay because she thought she heard a woman getting attacked. I had to explain it was just my husband discovering some fake spiders. The neighbors still bring it up at barbecues. Remember when Jake screamed like that? But you know what? It worked. He never once pulled the covers off me again.